Hello friends, while I take this video, please note that the camera is fixed in the car, so I'm not holding the camera and I'm driving. I'm going to talk to you about virtual viewing for clients. Many clients who want to take up a place, relocate from a different state to the place which is your primary focus area. For example, I'm from Goa, so a lot of clients call me. So the relocation is a must in this case. So how do I do a virtual viewing for them? Very important thing is that when you are doing a virtual viewing, you are an eye for your customer. So when they look at the property, they are looking in through you. So whatever information you want to provide to your clients, it has to be clear, clean. There shouldn't be any kind of misrepresentation, because they're totally dependent on the information provided by you. So if anything goes wrong tomorrow, probably you are not held responsible, but morally, yes. So please provide a proper information to your clients right from the distance which you travel from the city to that particular premises. For example, right now I'm traveling from Panjim to Rebandar. What I'm doing here is, in fact, I came from Porvorim, so I took the Atal Setu bridge. So if I'm traveling from Panjim to this particular location, I know exactly how many kilometers of driving it takes to reach at the premise. Hi, Prasad Amonkar once again. I was taking you through a virtual viewing from clients. This may not be a standard practice, but this is how I do, and I got result. So what I do is I take my client through a virtual viewing. I drive to the premises. I also take the videos from the external area, like maybe if there's a villa, then I go around that entire villa. I will take the shoot of the villa. There are so many other equipments which are used to do virtual viewing, but I always believe in, suppose even if you have a camera, you have a phone, that is sufficient for you. You don't need to spend so much of money in buying those equipment so that you get the best video, best viewing for your clients. Not necessary. What is going to be more important here is whether you are providing the correct information, because manipulating the facts will not serve the purpose, because they are totally dependent on you. Suppose you are providing them information that this particular villa is about 3 kilometers from the city, and there are there are grocery shops, the supermarket or the mall or the school or the hospitals. I actually drive them through this location, from this premises to all these particular amenities, and they are in a position to basically decide based on this information. I have just 2-3 days back, I had a factory manager come to Goa, and he finalized the place sitting in Bangalore, and we closed the deal. And when they came here, they were very happy, because whatever information was provided by me, it was perfect. It was, maybe here and there minor things were there, of course, you can't change it, because sometimes you overlook certain things, but they were not so critical. I'm not saying that you will be 100% successful when you do a virtual viewing, because it's so difficult. One of the deal which I closed, I had to go there at least 4 times. I traveled from that premises, moved on to city, then the different locations around, made some WhatsApp video calls, and then finally, even after 3 to 4 days, when I did all these efforts, what happened was for one reason the client rejected the property. So at times you will find that after putting so much of efforts, the deal has not materialized, the deal has not closed. But do you know that in one of that deal, one client has finalized with you in just one viewing. You just showed him one flat and you closed the deal. So it is basically of law of average in sales, and also law of average in efforts you put. Going out is very important for a real estate person, real estate agent, to close deals. I know the situation today is more of restricted. You cannot meet many people. Of course, you are taking safety measures, you are taking precautions. Even then, if you can do about at least three site viewings per day, and if you have some clients and focus on those clients only, things will move faster. See, as I said before, virtual viewing not necessarily will give you result, but I got the result. And I'm continuing it. See, if you have done something and if that is given you a positive result, then why not continue? Maybe in the first instant you may not. Like for example, today I visited a premises and I had to send videos and photographs to a client who is in Bombay, and they are 100% they are moving to Goa. There is no other alternative for them. So if that's the case, then why not work? Why not give them clear information, the clear picture about where the property is, what's the location, how are the amenities around, the school, the hospitals, the city and the market, everything. You may have to put little bit extra effort today, and if you're not ready for that, maybe this is not the right profession for you. See, if you want to do something, you may work in a reverse direction. For example, how will you get money in real estate? How? Answer. You ask yourself, how do you earn money in real estate? You get brokerage, right? So how do you get brokerage? Who pays you brokerage? Clients. Yes or no? So if clients are paying you brokerage, where are the clients coming from? What is that source? And once you have got that client, how seriously are you taking that client? Are you taking them for granted? It all depends on even how you answer a telephone call. One telephone call, and the other person on the other side will guess exactly how you are receiving the call. Today, each and every telephone call for you of requirement of a property is very, very critical. Take it very seriously, even if it's like 10,000 or 20,000 or 10 lakhs or 10 crore. Take it very seriously. Of course, then later on you can scrutinize depending upon the profile of the client. There are various methods you can use to check the client's credibility, which we can discuss in later videos. The important part here is, are you ready to walk that extra mile to earn your bread? I'm not talking about when it comes to rental. Basically, you can put properties on lease through virtual viewing, but selling a property, it's a little tough through virtual viewing because a lot of money is involved. Maybe 50 lakhs, 1 crore, 2 crore, or maybe more than that. So you may have, even after doing these viewings, you may have to wait for the client to arrive and then do proper site visits after arranging them, 3 or 4 sites, and then the result will happen. Do you know that for past 5 or 6 months there are so many cases which are stuck because clients are in Bombay or Bangalore or Delhi and they cannot travel, or they are in Germany, they are in US, they are in Canada, and they cannot come back. And so many good realtors, the properties dealings are stuck, and it's very, very important for them. Those site viewings they had done, they had finalized the deal, the price was confirmed. It was just a matter of going to the registrar and signing that sale deed, and so many of them, they are stuck. So you are not the only one. But today I would like to tell you that people, when they are thinking of renting a place, take it seriously, go ahead, close the deal, do your recurring business, get that expense sorted out in a month, and you'll be fine. Like it's 7:15 now, and I have already done 5 site viewings today, and by maintaining the social distance, by taking all the precautions maximum possible. Okay, there's no other option. There's only one thing which will work for you, and that's action. All the best.